What's tonight's number?
Richard Fowler, tonight's number is 0. That is the amount of plans that Paul Ryan has currently for helping Donald Trump to raise money. So it turns out that Donald Trump's financials are not looking good.
They're dismal, destitute.
The exact nature of how bad they are has yet to be determined. Well, but we are seeing a lot of figures that are not the sign of a healthy campaign.
I mean, yeah, right. So a healthy here's the thing. So the Hillary Clinton campaign has about 700 staffers at this rate, close to 700, right? They're in some battleground states. They definitely have a lot of folks working out of their Brooklyn office, doing voter mobilization, outreach, press.
All of the appropriate things when you're running for president of the country.
Donald Trump's campaign has about 30 people on staff.
And they're firing key people left and right.
And they just fired Corey Lewandowski, so Paul Manafort will now be their new, I'm assuming, campaign manager. And Donald Trump says he's going to run a different campaign. And to be honest with you, Rich, as much as I want to condemn this, I mean, I think he's now in a different ballgame. Like, primaries are the minor leagues.
Sure.
And you're running state by state. You're running by word of mouth. This is going to be some serious, and you're talking to a smaller universe of people. He's running a continental election now, where everybody votes on the same day. Well, so it is going to be problematic, but you never know.
Well, that's the thing, right? I mean, the last thing that you ever want to do in this situation is say, oh, look, finally, Donald Trump's day of reckoning has come. Because when you look at the poll numbers, despite the fact that financially Donald Trump is like miles behind,
and
he's still
no staff.
Incredibly close to Hillary.
Yeah, he's within he's at, even in the worst poll, he's within 9 points of Hillary Clinton. And Hillary Clinton in a lot of the battleground states, Virginia, Florida, Ohio, is already running ads.
Sure.
And her super PAC are running positive ads identifying her and negative ads attacking Donald Trump. So, I mean, he's not, I nowhere by any stretch of means of imagination what I would say is Donald Trump in bad shape.
No. And this is something that I've been saying ever since, he has been the presumptive nominee. At some point, the Republican resources are going to come online for him.
See, now that's where I differ. I
think it's never going to happen.
Well, I think the fact, how we started this story, right? The fact that Paul Ryan has said, who's, he's crafting his own election year campaign schedule focused on maintaining the majority in the House of Representatives, has clearly said that I don't care a crap about the top of the ticket. I just care about making sure that I'm...
He endorses him, though.
He did endorse him, but
weird.
But his endorsements are selective. He's like, I endorse him, but I think
won't help him raise money.
No, he also said, I endorse him, but I think but I think that comment, he says racist things.
Well, that was part of it. Well, and this is while Paul Ryan was releasing his new weird budget thing, Plan for Poor People or something like that.
Which is also racist. But
anyways, so Richard and I maybe beg to differ on where the Republican big donors will enter the picture.
I don't see the Koch. The Koch brothers have said that they don't plan on giving. Sheldon Adelson will give.
It's really it's a gamble with Donald Trump. I think that there are certain
that's part of the problem.
Republican elites that may do better with the stability that would come with Hillary Clinton as a president, because it will be, more or less the status quo.
And she's like,
Donald Trump as president is either glorious highs where there are no more corporate taxes and millionaires don't have to pay taxes, or Donald Trump gets elected and the global economy crashes that day.
Right, and I think beyond that point, the other point you have is that the reason why they gave boatloads of money to Mitt Romney and boatloads of money to all these members of Congress, like I said earlier in the show, is because they need these members to be like slaves on a plantation.
Sure.
I hate to use that verbiage, but that's what it was. They need to own these people. And so they need to be able to pick up the phone and call Donald Trump.
They're employees. They're not slaves. They get paid.
Yeah, I guess they are. No. They're not getting paid. Their campaigns are being bought and sold.
So what do? They get something out of it, don't they?
They just do what they tell them to do.
The illusion of power.
They do what they tell them to do.
Yeah.
Do you think that Paul Ryan could go against the Koch brothers?
Certainly not.
He couldn't go again. He couldn't muster the courage to go against the NRA this week.
Well, that's really the unspoken thing is as long as you're doing what you're told, you're sitting high, you're sitting pretty. But all of these really, really powerful people and organizations are capable of destroying a career as a politician very easily. If they give a cash infusion to someone running against the incumbent, it's just not going to be a contest, especially in these Republican primaries where a lot of times it's, who has the most dollars in the bank. That's what's going to do it.
Yeah, because dollars pay for campaign yard signs.
Yep.
Yard signs don't vote, by the way.